What is going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Cleveland Browns video for you guys. As of course, today at 4 o'clock p.m. was the start of the new league year. And when it comes to the Browns, yeah, there's quite a bit to talk about. So, with that being said, let's dive right in. Now, before I get to what has happened so far today for the Browns, let's talk about the move that was made yesterday, as a lot of people kind of expected this to happen. But the Browns brought back linebacker Devin Bush, which is a big time W in my book because Devin Bush played really, really well when JOK went down. And I'm glad to see that they brought him back. As Adam Schefter announced the deal on Twitter last night, and I quote, free agent linebacker Devin Bush reached agreement on a 1-year, $3.25 million deal to return to the Cleveland Browns. Deal negotiated by Drew Rosenhaus. Overall, good move, Andrew. You know, he was really good when JOK went down. And also, you add another good piece of depth to the linebacker room, especially if JOK can't immediately get back on the field. You have a low-key good insurance policy in Devin Bush who could step right in and play really, really well in the system. Now, with that being said, let's talk about what has happened so far today. As right as 4 o'clock hit, we got this tweet from Adam Schefter. And let's just say this has Browns fans talking on social media. Yeah, Browns fans were definitely shocked and perplexed to see this. But yeah, Adam Schefter broke it on Twitter, and I quote, sources, free agent quarterback Russell Wilson is scheduled to fly tonight to Cleveland to visit with the Browns on Thursday, before being scheduled to fly to New York on Thursday night to visit with the Giants on Friday. Okay, you may be wondering, what about Kirk Cousins? Don't the Browns really want him? Well, freaking Falcons, man. As Yahoo Sports gave us an update on that situation. I quote, the Falcons are expected to keep quarterback Kirk Cousins through Sunday's deadline and pay him the $10 million he's due, per Charles Robinson. So essentially, the Falcons are going to make Kirk Cousins a very expensive backup to Michael Penix. Yeah, I'm sure. Mm-hmm. Falcons over here playing hardball, and the Browns are over here like, you know, you want to be like that? Two can play at this game. Mm-hmm. So the Browns are meeting with Russell Wilson while the Falcons are over here burping around with Kirk Cousins. Now, do I actually think we're going to sign Russell Wilson? Honestly, would not surprise me. I mean, Russell Wilson isn't bad. I mean, he's not a locker room cancer, unless you don't like, a guy that constantly says your team's catchphrase. You know, like for the Browns, would it be our pound? Let's rock. Broncos country. Let's ride. Steelers country. Let's go. He's definitely a hype man, that's for sure. He'd be like on the complete other side of the spectrum compared to Horny Man. He's a man of God, too. Yeah, so, of course, he's married to Ciara. Yeah. So I don't think we'd see Future at any of our games anytime soon. Damn. As you guys can tell, I'm still pretty much under the weather. My voice is the main thing affected right now. I feel fine, other than my voice and my nose, and a cough too, as you guys heard. Yeah. Hopefully I get better before Friday so I could stream, but we'll see. Going to the doctor tomorrow to get some medicine to try to get rid of this crappy cough and stuff. But yeah, Browns are visiting with, or meeting with Kirk. I wish Kirk Cousins, but Russell Wilson. Cousins is held hostage. Fun. Yep. We'll see how this whole thing wraps up. Like, imagine we get Russell Wilson and the Falcons get rid of Kirk Cousins. Watch that actually happen. Yep. Watch us get Russ, right? And then the Falcons are like, you know what, Kirk, I'm going to keep you. You can go somewhere else. Just imagine Browns fans' reaction if that happened. Oh, brother. Swear to God, dude. Wow. That would just be, I don't even know what to say about that. It's something that would happen too, right? We signed somebody else. Doesn't even have to be Russ. We signed somebody else thinking, oh yeah, the Falcons aren't going to get rid of Kirk, so we're going to go elsewhere. And then after we sign whoever else, the Falcons decide to get rid of Kirk. Oh, I can only imagine how Browns fans would react to that on Twitter. That's for sure. Now, with that being said, let's talk about the signing that went down earlier today, right after the new league year began, as Adam Schefter broke the news on Twitter, and I quote, shortly after being released by the 49ers, defensive tackle Maliek Collins reached agreement with the Cleveland Browns on a two-way, what the hell? Two-way, yeah, we're in the NBA now. 2-year, $20 million deal that includes $13 million fully guaranteed. Deal negotiated by Drew Rosenhaus. Of course, it's Drew Rosenhaus. Of course. Right? But overall, very solid signing for the Browns. You look at his background information, he is rather old. He'll be turning 30 next month. And of course, he was drafted by the Cowboys in the third round out of Nebraska in the 2016 NFL draft. And you look at his stats, and overall, yeah, this is definitely the Dalvin Tomlinson replacement. You look at his sack numbers the last couple years, he has 13 and a half sacks since 2022. I believe the total number is 30 and a half sacks in his 9-year career. So he is a legit pass rushing defensive tackle. Of course, you have run stopping defensive tackles, and then you have guys like Maliek who are pass rushers. And you put him on the field with Michael Hall, Myles Garrett, and whoever else is out there at the end. That is one disgusting front four for the Browns. And overall, I love this signing. You know, it's not too expensive either. Again, 2-year, $20 million deal, $13 million guaranteed. Too bad. Not too bad. So we'll see what else Andrew Berry has in store for us. And if any more moves are made today or over the next couple days, I'll have a video out. So, as always, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that bell. Make sure you have notifications turned on as things are going to start picking up now that the league year is officially underway. And of course, the draft is coming up quick next month. And I'm not going to be live streaming the draft, but I will be doing my draft reaction videos like I've done the past couple years. So can't wait to do those again, especially with the number 2 pick. See what happens there. So with that being said, shout out to everyone who watches these videos. And that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Browns. And I'm out. Maybe we'll have more videos today. We'll see. Bye.